Hey guys, and welcome back to TEW. This is of course our hardest challenge yet, where we are playing a Japanese company based in the US. And we started with 0 money, 0 momentum, and 0 prestige. Before we jump in, I would like to say a big thank you to the members of the channel, so thank you to Genevieve Sweet. If you want to become a member as well, you can get, usually, early access to these episodes, and it's for less than $1 a month. Helps support us, makes us feel warm and gooey inside. But alas, let's kick this episode off. Let's just cover the news quick. So we've got Caden Carter and Giovanni Vinci getting along well. The Undertaker arguing with the referee. And Katie Forbes and Rob Van Dam have broken up. Anything else here? Doesn't look like it. As far as news goes, if we cover our last 3 shows, we had Hiragi Kurumi defeat Aurora Tevez. Hajime defeated Arata, and Go Giozaki debuted and defeated Kodai Nozaki. We had Thekla defeat Waka. Kathy Kelly is the heel manager of Zeus now, and hyped up the unstoppable Zeus, who would defend the US title against Gosamaru. And then Minoru Tanaka would defeat Black Mensa Ray to win the junior heavyweight title. And then in our last show of last episode, Takumi Baba would defeat Naoshi Sano. Marika Kobayashi defeated Yuko Sakurai. We had Kathy Kelly hype up the heel team of Zeus and Tatashi, I can't even speak now, Segura. And then Go Giozaki and Saito would defeat Zeus and Segura. Now we've had a lot of people move over, which is really, really helpful. I need Jaguar Yokota to move over ideally, but in the meantime we are in a pretty good spot. I did want to check quick. Where is my inner circle? Here it is. That's not what I needed. Where is my booking team? There it is. Alter booking team. Can I put Jaguar Yokota on here? She hasn't got any booking skill, but can they develop booking skill, I wonder? I'm going to put her on and just see if she can develop some skill. I should have been checking in our other save, but I haven't. But we will find out. Alas, you know how this goes. We will skip ahead. Any news we'll talk about. If not, I will see you at the shows. Marina Shafir is out of AEW. She's only 190 a show. We're going to bring her in for 1 appearance. I have an idea. Just like a little throwaway match, but I think it'd be good to get some star power on one of our shows. Okay, we have Decision, which should be Marina Shafir. We're going to bring her as a heel. Perfect. Just what I needed. Okay, Tam Nakano has left Stardom, and she's dropped down to 160 a show, so I think we are going to do it. We're going to tempt fate. Bring her in for 2 years, hopefully. 160 a show for Tam Nakano seems pretty decent, to be honest, so I'll take that. She hasn't retired in this save, which is nice. Okay, we can bring in Tam Nakano, so let's bring her in as a face. Excellent. And sadly, Ricky Morton has passed away. We got a catchphrase from Mercedes Moné, and that pretty much seems to be it. King Mo's retiring from TNA fame. Okay, and really terrible news for us. Rei Saito has agreed a deal with GAN Pro, which is a handshake deal, which is going to make bringing him in extremely difficult. Because I can just imagine All Japan are going to release him, and this is a killer. Okay, it's time for us to do our show, so let's give some people the night off, and we need to give Zeus the night off, Yuko the night off, Waka can have the night off, so can Thekla and Tam Nakano. Do we want Masamoto? We'll use Masamoto. Actually, who's been used last? November, December. Cool, so we need Umasaki. So Umasaki and... I'm just trying to think. That means we don't need Kathy Kelly. Do we want Arata? No, we don't need Tevez. We don't need Menso Ray. We don't need Shiozaki, which means we don't need Segura. Beautiful. I'm just trying to think. We want Shafir for this. We want Jaguar Yokota. We want Kurumi, Umasaki. Cool. We don't need Yan Saito. Do we want Kagetora? Possibly. we might possibly use him. We don't need Nozaki. We need our ref. We don't need Kobayashi. Do we go to Tanaka instead? We will. Okay, I have a plan. Which means we don't need Puma, we don't need Tekimura, we don't need Baba, we're going to keep Teokiya for something. Excellent, we got there in the end. I should plan this out. In the Southwest, we've got our booking team. Let's spend some creative energy, why not? Creative finish for anyone, excellent. Locker room incidents, so Kurumi came to us with a creative finish for herself, cool. Kagetora brightening the mood backstage, doing funny drawings. Love to hear it. Team bonding. Tensions between Tanaka and Kia. Okay, cool. Excellent. Love that. Okay, well, let's book this show, and I'll see you at the results page. Okay, in our opening match of the show, Jaguar Yokota defeated Marina Shafir with a tombstone pole driver, not a tornado pole driver. This was Jaguar Yokota's first defence. So Jaguar Yokota was rusty, but that'll soon go away. The match was too short, we know that. That's a problem with our product, which is being fixed. We're in the process of changing it. Marina Shafir got a 44, Jaguar Yokota got a 29, 33 segment rating, and a 37 wrestling rating. We used Teokiya as a road agent for this, and he seems to have done pretty well, so I might give him that role, and then we can save some money on Jaguar Yokota until she moves over. In our triple threat match, we had Hirugi Kurumi defeat Haruka Umasaki and Miyako Masamoto in a triple threat match with her creative finish. The match was too short, that's fine. Matsumoto seemed off, that's okay. Creative finish was a success though. So Matsumoto got a 50, Kurumi got a 36, Umasaki got a 43. So a 44 segment rating and a 43 wrestling rating. Not too bad. And in our main event, Minoru Tanaka defended the junior heavyweight title against Kagetora and Naoshi Sano. We had a creative finish, which was also a success. So 35 Kagetora, Tanaka got a 52, Sano got a 31. So 39 wrestling rating and a 47 segment rating. Minoru Tanaka is going to be an MVP of this early save, I reckon. So overall, 45 increased our popularity in one region. Excellent. So we'll address the locker room. I think we've got to give it to Minoru Tanaka. Marina Shafir was unhappy losing, so we probably won't be bringing her in anytime soon. But we'll praise Kagetora as well. So was pleased, seemed pleased. Financial report, we lost 1.5. I'll take that. Popularity still a 10. Not ideal. Okay, it's the day after our show. We've got Marina Shafir leaving. That's fine. I just want to check our size. It's only a 10. Not ideal, but that's okay. Creative-wise, Tam Nakano has become our number 1 wrestler, which is pretty cool. Thekla's our number 2. And then Goji Ozaki. Aurora Tevis still our number 1 hot prospect, which is cool. We can definitely try and build her up. Tam Nakano is our showstopper and one of our ring generals, which is even better. So good to know we can use Tam in a main event spot. And we need to defend our heavyweight title soon, because it's been 64 days. Excellent. Finance-wise, minus 23,000, not bad at all. Not bad at all. BXB Hulk is leaving Dragon Gate. Do we want to bring him in? I don't know. Ignore the Steam notification in the corner. Yeah, I don't know if I want to bring this dude in. 260 a show. We're going to bring him in for 3 appearances for a year. No, for 2 years. In fact, we'll do our standard one. But this is in your guys' decision. So, by next episode, I need at least 1 comment saying whether or not we're keeping him or releasing him. I'm happy either way, because I'm undecided. So you guys get dealer's choice on that one. Okay, we have a decision to make, so we'll bring in BXB Hulk as a heel apparently. And we can bring... oh, Senzo Volta has changed to being ripped and is now a regular wrestler. Cool. Okay, we have Xia Li is leaving TNA, so we're going to shortlist her. I think she's amazing. She's so good, and I can't believe she didn't really get a fair run in the WWE. So we're going to shortlist her, because I think she should fit our company really, really well. And then I think our women's division is pretty stacked. We don't need to do anything else. What was I going to check now? There was one other thing I wanted to do. Product. That was it. So 94 days, our product will change. That's fine. Teo Kia, my dude, can you become a road agent, please? Perfect. So he's a colour commentator and a road agent now, which is exactly what I wanted. Awesome. Okay, it's time for our second show. So, I already know who we want to use for one of our matches. We're going to have Tam Nakano. So we need her. We're going to Thekla the night off, Waka the night off, Yuko the night off. We'll keep a Rata. Aurora Tevez can have the night off. Black Menso Ray, BXB, Kathy Kelly. I'm just trying to think who we need here. I want to use Dikigora and Oro. So we have a Rata. We're going to give Shiozaki the night off. Gosamaru the night off. Hajime the night off. Imasaki, Karumi, Jagiokota. We don't need Saito. We don't need Keiichi Tora. We'll keep Nozaki. We need our ref. We don't need Kobayashi. We do not need Tanaka, Masamoto. We don't need Sano. We don't need you. We don't need you. And we don't need you. Perfect. Okay, we're going back to the Southwest as always. Booking team is just us. Locker room instance, so we did training for Dekagora and Narata, nice. Address the locker room, let's medal between... Yeah, these two, why not? Make a friendship. Okay, we will book this show, and I'll join you on the results page. Okay, in our opening match, we had Puma de Oro defeat Arata in 12 minutes. 42 segment rating with a 44 wrestling rating. Arata with a 30. Puma with the the 58. That's a star performance right there. We then had Takagora defeat Nozaki. Takagora with a 30, Nozaki with a 41. So a 35 wrestling rating and a 34 segment rating. I can't wait until we remove this effect. And in our main event, the debuting Tam Nakano defeated Anna Jay, who's a free agent. Tam Nakano with the 60, Anna Jay with the 28, 50 segment rating and a 44 wrestling rating. An awesome match. I kind of hope for a little bit more from Anna Jay here, but 60 rating from Tam Nakano, perfect. So 47 overall rating, she increased our popularity in one region. And I think, very obviously, we have to give it to Puma de Oro for a great performance, and Tam Nakano for a great performance as well. So they seem pleased, both of them. Financials, 1,500, nice. Popularity, we've finally gone up to an 11. Excellent. Okay, so after our show, we had 153,000. It was extremely positive. You'd love to see that. Anna Jay signed the one night only deal with us. Awesome. Solid matchup. What do I want to do? Teo Kia. I need to renegotiate your contract. So written, 2 years, never involved in ring work. That is what I need. Because now we made him a road agent as well, I don't have to keep manually setting the road agent tab. Okay, we're about to add to our division. Ryuki Honda is leaving All Japan, so we're going to shortlist him, and eventually we'll bring him in. It'd be nice adding to our junior division, or sorry, our heavyweight division. I'm down with that, cool. We've also got some news, so we can sign that contract with Teo Kia. And we can move on. Well, after we brought her in, Anna Jay is actually a rising star. She's on our shortlist as well. That's another one we might potentially bring in. If she's a rising star, she's only 27. She's $400 a show though, which isn't cheap. But she is in our region. This can be another dealer's choice. She obviously had a run in Stardom. Let us know if we should bring her in. I'm not going to sign her now though. But let us know in the comments about her and BXB Hulk. Okay, it's the half a year, so we get to see the male and female wrestlers of the year and all that sort of stuff. Interestingly enough, Mascara Dorado is the male wrestler of the year so far. Now, he's always the young one. But to be the just main one in general, very interesting. WWE being the company of the year. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill being the female tag team of the year so far. La Fuerza Tapita are the male tag team of the year so far. Drew McIntyre defeating Gunther in a tables match. Okay. Show of the year being Elimination Chamber. Futuro is the young male wrestler of the year who is employed. Damn. Suzuki is the young female wrestler of the year so far. A lot of luchadors on this list. Interesting. Charlotte being the female veteran wrestler of the year so far. Rhea Ripley being the female wrestler of the year so far. SB Kento is employed, never mind. Fabio Pache being the female independent wrestler of the year so far. Is there any other news here? Doesn't really look like it. No. Okay. Okay, Ling Yang has left TNA, so 260 a show, let's bring her in. 2 years, and I think that is our women's division pretty solid now. I don't think we need to worry about bringing anyone else in. We are in a very, very good spot. In awesome news, Puma de Oro has moved over. That is amazing for us. Because he is probably one of our best show stealers. And now he lives in the Southwest. Incredible news. Okay, we can bring someone in, which should be Xia Li. We can bring her as a heel. Xia Li, would you like to? Sure. Xia Zhao. That will do. Okay, Ryuki Honda has left All Japan, so we are going to bring him over to the USA. Get him brought in. Fantastic. Sick. Our heavyweight division is starting to get stacked now, and our junior division is pretty good. I think we're in a pretty good spot, so unless someone awesome pops up, I don't think we need to sign many more people, to be honest. Okay, we have a decision to make, so Ryuki Honda can be brought in. Let's do him as a heel for now. Perfect. Okay, it's time for our third show of the episode, so we can give Arata the night off. Aurora Tevez we're using. We can give Zeus a show, because he needs to wrestle. Yuko Sakurai can have the night off. Zaya, Waka, we need Thekla. Tam can go, Baba can go. We don't need Segura. Tekagora. Do we use Honda? Yeah, we'll use Honda. Why not? Puma de Oro needs the night off. So no Black Menso Ray. No BXB Hulk. We need Kathy Kelly. No Go. We need Gosamaru. No Hajime. No you. No you. No you. No you. Okay, I think this is our lineup. Just checking. Yeah, I think we're good. Awesome. Tonight's venue, back to the Southwest. Unfortunately, sound system has gone AWOL. The live event can still go ahead, but there's going to be a small penalty. Not a big deal. Booking show. Let's take a creative finish. Thekla. Nice. We can use that tonight. We did training for Tevez, and we did training for Tekagora. Cool. Address the locker room. Let's inspire the troops. Hopefully, nullify that penalisation for the sound system. And let's get this show booked, and I'll join you on the results page. Okay, in our opening match, Thekla took on Aurora Tevez and got the victory. Thekla with the 56, Tevez with the 24. Correct finish was a success. 40 wrestling rating, a 45 segment rating. What a way to start the show. Gosamaru lost to the debuting Ryuki Honda in 10 minutes. They went all out to steal the show, a 53 segment rating and a 52 wrestling rating. But then Captain Kelly cut another heel promo just talking about how no one can stop Zeus and tonight will be no different. And then Zeus would defeat Ryuya Tekakura in 20 minutes to retain the heavyweight title, 36 segment rating with a 34 wrestling rating. Yeah, appeared worse because depreciate problems, that's fine. And increased popularity in one region. So if we address the locker room, let's give it to Honda because he did amazing. And I guess we'll give it to Thekla. She put on a great performance. Seemed pleased, seemed pleased. Financial report, we only lost 1,100. Nice. No popularity gain, unfortunately. Okay, CM Punk has a new catchphrase. Masha Slamovich has quit Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. We've made a contract offer to bring in Bad Luck Fale for one appearance. And that's just Masha Slamovich walking out. Cool. Is she still working for TNA? No, interesting. Okay, and we are going to leave this episode here. So let's just check our finances quick. $4,000 last month we lost somehow. That's okay though. But I really hope you have enjoyed this episode of TEW Local to Global, our Japan USA save. If you have, please drop the episode a like, helps us tremendously. And let us know in the comments what you want to see, who you want to see us bring in, any rivalries, title ideas, all that fun stuff. If you're not ready, please subscribe to the Wrestling Hideout for more. We've got everything you need for your wrestling needs. Fantasy bookings, TEW, wrestling games, predictions, reviews, podcasts, lists, you name it, it's probably on our channel somewhere. Regardless, I really do hope you've enjoyed, and hopefully, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.